Hey guys, welcome to Void of Just Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. And today I've got something new for you. I bought Omen, and this means the game that you're gonna see is the first game with Omen that I've ever played in a 5v5. I think I played him in Hero Trial, but that doesn't tell you anything about the capabilities of a hero. So be prepared for some things that hardcore Omen players might find at least questionable, if not completely stupid. Spoiler, I was the MVP, but I'm not gonna tell if we have won or lost the game. If you like this kind of content and you haven't subscribed to the channel, you are of course invited to do so. There's a notification bell that you can activate and you will get the latest update on my videos. And if you like the video, just put down a like. That would be highly appreciated by myself. So without further ado, let's check out the build that I've played, and afterwards I've got some nice gameplay for you. Enjoy! Alright guys, I've picked presumably a pretty much standard Omen build that I've got from the recommended ones. I've got the Gilded Greaves, I've got some armor, like defensive items in it with the Mantle of Ra, the Madness, and the Standard. And then I'm building some armor penetration with the Muramasa and some lifesteal with the Fafnirs. Don't ask me if that's like the best build. I'm not gonna recommend it in this video because, as I said, this is like the first time I play Omen, so you might think differently about it, and if you do so, just put it in the comments below and tell me what I should play in my second game with Omen, because that might just work better. Arcana-wise, as you can see, I have been using Onslaught. I think the combination of more attack damage as well as armor pierce is actually quite nice. I picked normal attacks as well as movement speed with the Assassinate, and I'm going with Skewer for the armor pierce and again some armor, again some attack damage boost. And that basically continues here in the enchantment section. We're going full damage with the Raging Inferno, the Deadly Claw to give us even more attack damage, and I picked Desperate Duel so that we get some HP as well as armor pierce. I think that's actually quite nice on him. Of course, I'm having the Reaper's Blessing to prevent the first fatal blow, and to deal even more damage, I've chosen Axe of Sacrifice. So this is the build that I've chosen. The main part of it is recommended by other players, so let's see how it performed, I guess. And here we are in the game. As always, I have chosen to use the first upgrade on the way to the Mantle of Ra as the first item, and afterwards I'm gonna go with boots. That's like my usual update guide that I recommend for most of the heroes, because it just gives you a little bit sustain, and then afterwards you can go in. I'm helping the Wukong here a little bit, just because I wasn't sure about what was going on in the jungle. Sometimes you need to protect because an invade might happen, and the matchup was actually, for me, quite interesting, because I haven't played that much against Arta, and while I have used him in one game or two, I'm not super good with him, and I don't know how strong he is right now, and I felt a little bit like everything could happen. Unfortunately, he gets the first Vision Bird here. That's pretty stupid, because I have been using quite a lot, and I always get a little bit confused by his kind of shield mechanism, and I need to get out here because the Joker and Arta are just gonna kill me. Joker with his long range spell, the rocket that he shoots from afar, you have to dodge that, and yeah, my ability order might not be the right one. I don't know if you stack the first ability first or the second one. Not too sure about this, because as I said, like, I haven't played Omen before. Like, I don't want to defend myself here on the behalf of being new to him. I just want to explain that I don't have a single clue. Like, I just don't know it. It's just kind of basic information. So what I'm trying to do here is to defend the tower against the two of them. I said I need backup because it seemed that the lines have changed, so that the solo lane has changed and become the duo lane and vice versa. So I was just like, guys, I need an AD carry or something up here. And as you can see, we're going in here full throttle, getting Joker with my leash or the sword stuff, and it's getting really dangerous right now, and that's a good way to get back to base and restore yourself, because everything else would just be like a super suicide mission. And I talk to myself, I'm not gonna do that. Every single time that I see that this is gonna happen, I'm going back. As I played this game quite late yesterday, I don't know if I can keep up with that new ideology that I came up with, so let's see what happens. I just know the outcome of the game and nothing else. As you can see, I'm dealing quite some damage. That said, Omen is said to be one of the best solo laners. He is the split push hero. Just wasted my ult because she pressed the ult on the very end. And well, that's like super dangerous right now. And she got me. I was thinking that I was too far away. I just misjudged the range that she has with her spell. I have just played Marja on the channel, so you might be familiar with my video playing her. But yeah, that wasn't too clever. Wasn't too clever at all. Still need some drinks here. So with one death up my sleeve, I was like, okay, that's gonna help me. And now I got him. And he even helps me. The way the moment that he popped his boat, I was super confident that he's not gonna retreat and that he thought that he might be in the way of his passive of getting me, and that was actually quite nice. I see that Butterfly is down there, but I had to finish the job that I started here, so that's the reason why I continued this. And we've got a nice defeat in the jungle. Got some health back here because I finished this thing, and now I've got Maganga up there. And that's a problem because he's gonna steal all the kills, basically. Like, as soon as he gets a stack on it, he's gonna steal it. And I think he will have a lot of kills in the game. That's at least the small part in my brain that remembers the game from yesterday. So right now I've finished the first item, and now I've got some more sustain. I missed my ult here. Not that well played, but you can see that my damage capabilities are actually super good, and I just happened to see Butterfly jumping in or coming from the rear, so I was able to get out. So keeping the map in your vision is always really important. I can't stress this too much because it's actually the way it works. And I think I just fucked up what I said in the beginning of the game. I finished the item before I finished the Gilded Greaves, but I think it was to a good extent. Like, to have something that provides armor as well as some damage is actually a really helpful tool at the beginning of the game. And I was faster because I had the boots already bought. So fingers crossed that the rest of the game is going to continue like that. So right now it's Favnir's because I wanted to have a little bit more damage. After I built the first item on damage reduction, I thought this might be a good addition to it. And again, I'm not able to strike the bird with my abilities. I don't know what's going on with my ult here. Maybe someone can clarify what's the problem with it. Just seems that he's jumping and it doesn't work anymore. So I can't go in for sure. But as Wukong tries to make a move, I had to.
and at least we're able to get him. But then I don't know what happened here. Like, he was just standing still. Maybe he thought that he was out of the control here, but nice double kill for Arta. Well played. The ship was actually really well set here, so that's a good advice for Arta players. If someone approaches you this far, you can just land your shield, your ship here, and everything is about to be fine. I don't know what happened here. Like, I was pausing the game eventually. Like, I don't know. Writing something, or I didn't. So clear speed. Let's talk about clear speed. Like, clear speed with him is super nice. Like, he's clearing things so fast, and that is one of the reasons why Omen is supposed to be one of the best split pushers in the game, because as soon as you stack up your passive and your sword becomes this kind of whip, I don't know if it's a whip or something, like as soon as you get this whipping state, everything is just better. It's like this big upgrade to what you already have. So I was waiting here for my moment that the minions will approach the tower, and here we go. Bam, 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 tower gone. In the blink of an eye. That's how cool he is, and I just thought, like, okay, let's just approach the tower even further. If no one is contesting it, I don't really care about it. And as you can see, single-handed, I'm destroying that tower as well. And I thought about, like, might I get him or not? And he's jumping jacks and stuff like that, so I was just like, okay, I need to continue right now. And then I'm just running away. And that worked out perfectly. Like, I don't know how I did that. Like, it's actually too much for the stuff that I usually do on micromanagement. And then I saw that Elsu is about to jump in here, and we've got some Elsu game here. So I thought, like, let's approach him. And I think the decision was wise. Like, we got another player, and that wasn't wise anymore. Elsa jumped in the wrong direction. Like, you can tell that he was pointing in the wrong direction when he was using his ult, and therefore he was just by the backdraw of his gun, he was just jumping in the wrong direction, and then he was killed, and I was doing stupid stuff. I was surprised by this move, so maybe that's not a super good explanation, but that was actually the way it worked. But I kind of like Omen. Like, it's actually quite fun with him to play. And as you follow my channel, you might have gotten the feeling, and it's telling from my stats as well, that I kind of like the solo lane. Like, solo lane was the lane that I played most when I was playing League of Legends on a more active scale. Never really went into... And my ult always misses. Like, I never really went into... And that's stupid. I don't know what I did there. Like, some brain farts at night. It's just like, why? Nice double kill here. So it's 15-15 again. And we've got more towers than them, so everything is still fine. But I should sometimes just withdraw. As I said, like, I should go back to base. So here is the setting. I don't really stick to what I said in the beginning. I told myself, but it did not really work out that well. So anyways, without talking, I'm talking like a waterfall. As I said, I enjoy playing Omen, as I play a lot of solo laners. I think he's still quite capable. That's like a good thing. He can deal a lot of damage. He's capable of pushing the side lanes just by himself, so he's got sufficient tower damage. And I think he is one of the best dueling characters in the game. That said, I had a lot of Omens where I was able to overthrow them by just being there and doing things. And as we pushed basically everything, I had back to get into the lane, and then I saw a Joker. And that's the defeat. And I think we can manage to have a double kill here. Yeah, nice. And the cool thing is I got an item which gives me back some shielding. So even if there would have been a retaliation, that would not have been that bad because I was actually able to get it. Now I need to be, yeah, I was paying attention to my shopping list while not paying attention to the game. So this was something that could have been completely avoidable. Sometimes I just don't have my head in the game. If not for the sake of it, I could have just run away and it would have been perfectly possible to get Abyssal Dragon right now with 4 people roaming down on bottom lane. But my stupid mistake just made this effort worth less than it was before. So good use of the revive ability here from Butterfly. Like, she picked the right target, she has chosen the damage dealer, so actually really capable Butterfly here. So if you are looking for advice, that was actually really good. Elsie was placing down his wards quite nicely. As you can see, he placed them behind the walls so that we are able to spot enemies that might hide in the brushes. Like, it's not really that important anymore. And I think he just super overextended here. And again, I'm using my abilities to just wreck the tower without any problem. Here we go. Dum 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 dum. The numbers are just dropping so fast. It's actually quite beautiful. Like, if you ever happen to play Omen and you are in this situation, you just get the feeling that it's really nice. Trying to help out Wukong here. He got me, so I needed to put him in my ult. Not trying to let him get away. And there is the sneaky Maganga, but this time it was a good one. She just got out here. That's so unfortunate. But as you can see, I always try to position myself up there so that she is running towards me, or basically she's running into me, so that I have more areas of attacking her. And he's got 5 stacks. Like, that's not something that he can survive. Putting down a lot of pressure here, but we do get the defeat, and I do get another kill. And it's even a double kill. So I was just looking down at bottom lane. We have every single tower. And my team does the right thing. They approach it. I was just looking for a backup, but that's game. So my verdict is, I don't know if he's like the strongest duelist in the game. I need to play him against like such as Yina, maybe Chi, and I need to play him against a really good tank such as Arduin. And if that's the case, I can tell you more about him. But I thought he was playing quite smoothly. I really enjoyed the game with Omen, so it was a good choice of buying him. The next hero that I'm gonna buy is Isha. And yeah, I've got a 6-5-10 out of this. MVP stats. So guys, thank you really much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, it's not that tough. Like, you just need to press buttons. So thank you.